to show that you're a fit for it, or that my interests go along with your interests.
So I feel like any conflict you have with anyone, that's like right there, like you have your own story and they have their own, so
Yeah.
can you use that in the paper, like you have a conflict?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Any conflict is often a conflict of competing narratives, is the way we'd say it. That there are competing narratives about what happened. And often, depending on, it really depends, because again, it's a stream of events. I mean, something really did happen. So what we say is that, well, it's often where you start the story that makes your story, how you punctuate events. So where you start it. So if Turkey says, well, we were attacked and we responded, they're starting here. But if someone else says, well, wait a minute, we attacked because this. So it always depends where you start the story. Well, she started it, you say. Well, that's one way to tell the story. Yeah.
I was just going to say we see it in everyday life with our family.
Right.
You know, like I'm constantly, you know, he'll get the phone call from the son and he'll be saying something about the sister.
And he'll tell you a story.
That's right.
Right.
Tells you a story. And then you're like, I'm pissed or this or that. And then the sister calls and you hear her version of it.
Right.
And well, he thinks this and that the other, you know what I mean? It's like everyday life.
Right. So Fisher gives you some framework, and he says that you are, so if you want to persuade people, you should be engaged in narratives and not just, you know, persuasive speeches, but telling stories. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and we'll pick up Burke and the way he helps us analyze news stories.
Are you getting food or not?